we may have all heard about the Inflation Reduction Act, which is now going to inject $80 billion into the IRS. From what I understand from my people on the inside of the IRS who know how this is all going to work, more than half of that $80 billion is going to goes towards collection activity. They're going to put $45 billion towards new collection processes, new collection employees. They're going to hire new revenue officers. This is absolutely what's going to happen. And I think, in the past, many taxpayers have avoided audit. They've avoided their collection activities for the last several years. They owe a lot of money to the IRS, but the IRS has virtually ignored them. And that giant is about to awaken. And people are going to be shocked when they see just how aggressive the IRS can be. And they're hiring independent collection agencies to do their work, which, I don't like. I don't work with these independent collection agencies. They are, forgive my language, but they are a bunch of bozos.
Hi, folks. What you just saw was tax attorney Randy Salter from an episode that posted on August 16th regarding the Inflation Reduction Act bill that actually on the 16th, Joe Biden signed into law. That's supposed to help us with climate change. It's supposed to help us reduce inflation. And it's also going to add, what was the number? 87,000 new employees to the IRS, most of which will be carrying guns, according to some people. So that's very exciting, wouldn't you say? Anyway,
yes.
We want to dig in a little bit deeper to that because there seems to be tons of confusion, not just from the general public, the taxpayers, but also tax professionals and the politicians seem to be confused too. Oh, wait a minute. That's normal. Yeah. Okay. Some things just never change. Oh. So going to factcheck.org, there was a very interesting article on factcheck.org that was addressing the mass confusion that's come out of this Inflation Reduction Act bill, and particularly when it pertains to the IRS, what it's for, what it's going to be doing. So at factcheck.org, this was posted on August 18th, today that we're recording this. It's titled, IRS will target high-income tax evaders with new funding, contrary to social media posts. And we always know, if you read it on social media, it's got to be wrong, right? Okay, so Nicole's just going to go on first. There's a section that talks about quick take to just kind of describe what the Inflation Reduction Act includes. So, Nicole?
Okay, so the Inflation Reduction Act includes $79 billion for the IRS. Social media posts misleadingly claim the IRS will now hire 87,000 new agents to investigate average citizens. But most new hires will provide customer services, and enforcement efforts will be aimed at high-income and corporate tax evaders. This is a statement from the Treasury Department spokesperson.
Treasury Department spokesperson. So, when you're hiring 87,000 new agents, the IRS is a collection agency. Now, there aren't 87,000 people who make over $400,000 a year that are evading the IRS. So yeah. who are they going to be going after? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. But let's just take the Treasury Department spokesperson, who's obviously unnamed here, and just moving along to the full story. It says President Joe Biden signed the Inflation Reduction Act, a climate, healthcare, and tax package, into law on August 16th. That we've already stated. The legislation includes roughly $79 billion for the IRS over 10 years. Mm-hmm. So, gosh, they got to make that $87 billion last. You would think that they would know how to manage money better at the IRS. I guess not. So the nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office projects that the enhanced IRS enforcement funded by the law will generate an additional $204 billion in revenue over 10 years. Wow, this is money being well spent. that represents additional taxes that are owed under existing laws, but which go unpaid. So apparently, some of you guys aren't paying your fair share and kicking in. You know, that causes Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, the big billionaires to have to make up that. Oh, wait a minute, they don't pay any taxes, do they?
No.
Never mind. Okay, it says the Treasury Department officials say not all new hires will work on enforcement and increase revenues. Won't come from middle income earners. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen directed IRS Commissioner Charles P. Rettig not to use the new funding to increase enforcement of taxpayers earning less than $400,000. The IRS is a bureau of the Treasury Department. Okay, so Janet Yellen, who is the Treasury Secretary for the United States, says that she's telling Charles Rettig, the IRS Commissioner, not to use any of that $80 billion to go after middle class Americans. Well, Charles Rettig should probably say to her, "Okay, Janet, don't you make over $400,000 a year?" Oops. You know what, Chuck? Yeah, go get those deplorables in Texas. String them up, turn them over, and shake them down. You know they've got the money. And I'll get back to you on what I make.
Right?
Yeah, call my girl, have my girl call your girl. We'll do lunch. Yeah. Specifically, I directed that any additional, this is Janet Yellen speaking again. Specifically, I directed that any additional resources, including any new personnel or auditors that are hired, shall not be used to increase the share of small businesses or households below the $400,000 threshold that are audited relative to historic levels. So basically what that's saying is, she's saying, you know, well, you can still audit the poor people who make less than $400,000. Who actually makes that such little money? How do they survive off of less than $400,000? But we still want to audit them. We still want to audit them, but don't increase the numbers of audits on them. Well, holy Mac, that's who's always been getting audited is the middle class. Okay, you can't increase it on them anymore. You've already hit peak auditing on that demographic. So, so small businesses. Then we all know what's happening with small businesses post-COVID. Small businesses or households earning $400,000 per year or less will not see an increase in the chances that they are audited. Now, first off, she's just telling him to. She's just. Right? This is a suggestion. You know, you might want to.
On the record.
I'm not telling you what to do, IRS Commissioner. Yeah. No, that's not my job. This is a suggestion. Okay. So
delete that email.
It adds that, but Republican members of Congress and social media users, we all know how important, how powerful those social media users are, have spread the false claim. So once again, Congress, Republican members of Congress, and those deplorable social media users
Republicans and social media
have spread the false claim that the new law will be used to hire 87,000 IRS agents. Oh my. Okay. All right. Well, you people stop spreading that rumor. Right. Okay. Factcheck.org is going to get everything correct, just like they did with the coronavirus, the stimulus checks, and the PPP loans. These people are professionals. Notice they never name who these spokespeople are.
Right.
Okay. All right. I should get a job as an anonymous spokesperson. Yeah. You think that pays over $400,000? Maybe I don't want it after all. Okay. Senator Ted Cruz, in an interview on Fox News that was posted to Facebook, got it duly wrong when he claimed that 87,000 new IRS agents would be going after small businesses and regular Americans. Small businesses and regular Americans. Wait a minute. They've always gone after small businesses and regular Americans. Who else would they go after primarily? Okay, but as we will explain later, not all the new hires will be agents. Not all the new hires will be agents. You know, we're going to have somebody who's going to run the espresso machine inside the employee lounge.
Take out the trash.
we need someone to give stressed out agents massages. Okay. There's a big difference between IRS agents, such as revenue agents, and special agents.
Oh, that's where I was getting confused.
What about that guy over there? Oh, he's an agent, but he's a, you know, his mother said he was special when he was born.
New titles for everyone.
He's a special agent, very special. Okay, can he audit me if I make less than $400? That's why he's special. Yeah. He'll do whatever he wants to do. Okay. All right, special agents and the workers who make up the bulk of the IRS staff. And as we said, the Treasury Department has directed the IRS not to focus on small business and those earning more than $400,000. I think that was a typo. It says Treasury Department.
Oh, wait. Fact check that typo.
I'm going to fact check the fact checker. Learn how to spell. Okay. By the way, you should be audited too. Yes. Okay. Yes. Says some versions of the claim suggest that the 87,000 new agents will be armed. But as we've written before, only special agents get to carry. Oh my God. I can't believe this. Only special agents who investigate criminal violations of the tax code are authorized to carry firearms. Well, that part is true, but how many special agents are you going to have? Now, special agents are what they're referring to as agents who have gone through special training that are usually in the IRS Criminal Investigation Division, sometimes termed as IRS CID. Also, U.S. Treasury Department has another force of agents that work with the IRS as well. But from what we understand, all of the federal agencies, all of the federal enforcement agencies can team up and work alongside the IRS whenever they need armed personnel to go into a business or be out in the field. So they already have essentially a supply from the other alphabet agencies such as FBI, ATF, U.S. Marshals, that they can tap into those groups and have in the past whenever they need additional personnel. That's why CID has always been a relatively small department in the IRS because they just utilize other federal agencies to support them if they are going in and need to be heavily armed and have a show of strength and presence. Okay, so going back to factcheck.org, Republican Matt Gaetz took it one step further, calling it bizarre that the IRS bought $700,000 worth of ammunition between March and June 1st of this year. He suggests that the purchases are part of a broader effort to get ammunition off the market. But as we will detail later, the purchases this year are in line with past years, according to government data. In other words, the IRS will always buys this much ammunition. This is quite common. Move along, folks. Nothing to see here. This is our regular purchase. All right. Please. No need to audit us over this. It's a minor detail. Okay. Some of the claims that the IRS on social media were tied to an unrelated event. The FBI search of former President Donald Trump Mar-a-Lago home in Florida. I have no idea what that means or why someone would bring it up or why fact checker felt necessary to bring this in. It says the IRS is coming for you. The Department of Justice is coming for you. The FBI is coming for you. No one is safe from political punishment in Joe Biden's America. The official Twitter account for the House Judiciary Committee Republicans tweeted. So, once again, folks want to understand two things. Okay, we've got the midterms coming up in what? How many days? 90 days, 60 days. The midterms are coming up very, very quickly. It's a heated political season. You know, ex-presidents are, you know, under threat of, you know, arrest, having former presidents are having their passports taken away. And you have Joe Biden, who was one of the first people to get the COVID shots, is getting COVID on his third COVID, infection.
Booster.
Oh, he didn't get his booster.
Number 12.
It's the Surgeon General, the Surgeon General who he elects, is supposed to take care of him. Okay, who has all the resources, has all the resources to properly take care of the president, and yet this man's gotten COVID more than Tyrone Biggs. Okay, Tyrone Biggums. So I don't know what's up here, but the IRS gets politicized every election season, and this one is going to be the mother of all political seasons, I believe, that we've ever experienced. Okay, it says, furthermore, going back to factcheck.org, but Rettig, the IRS commissioner, wrote a letter to lawmakers on August 4th that the resources obtained with the funding from the Inflation Reduction Act are absolutely not increasing audit scrutiny on small businesses or middle Americans. Now, once again, that's more of a political statement, because either you're increasing audits or you're not. Okay, say, oh, we're not going to increase the audits. So the audits on small businesses and on the little guy, the hot dog vendor at the corner of 5th and Main. We're not going to audit him. We'll just steal his hot dogs. But that doesn't make any sense. Either you are increasing the audits or you are not. There's only so many rich people on the planet. Yeah. There's only so many billionaires.
And what if they were rich in 2021, but then this year they only made 20,000?
Okay.
Are they getting audited still, or?
All right. So other resources will be invested in employees and IT systems that will allow us to better serve all taxpayers, including small businesses and middle-income taxpayers, Rettig said. Now, here's the thing. They keep giving this number of how many new personnel that they are hiring. No one seems to be saying, no, it's not 80,000. They're not disputing that. So he's just saying here that the other resources will be invested into employees and IT systems that will allow us to better serve taxpayers. Okay, well, you're always going to have to, anytime you're hiring 80,000 people, by the way, which will make the IRS the biggest federal agency on the planet and in history. It'll be even bigger than the Department of Defense. So, hey, if a war breaks out, send the IRS agents. I can see them knocking on the Kremlin. Mr. Putin, come out here now.
We have $800,000 worth of ammunition.
Right, and we're here to audit you. We've got $700,000 of ammunition. It's all pointed at you right now, sir. I could call in a sniper hit right now and put a bullet in your little beanie head. But I just want the cash. I just want the cash, Putin. Okay. Putin says, well, wait a minute. I don't make over $150,000 a year. I get paid in rubles. Yeah. Rubles? Can we take his rubles? I'm not sure. Can we take his rubles?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, we can take the rubles. Just give. Well, we want your oil. Give us your oil.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the first part of the discussion on factcheck.org. It's by Bria Jones. It's posted on August 18th, 2022. What it's questioning and what it's stating is it's attempting to clear up confusion about the new bill that was passed, the Inflation Reduction Act bill, which is confusing anyway. But now that they passed it, the spotlight seems to be on the IRS. It looks like as we go to this political season and then the presidential cycle season starts, it's going to get more politicized even so. Either way, if you are a taxpayer, I don't care how much money you make or how much money you don't make, it's time to get your taxes in order. If you are a small business owner, get everything in order as soon as possible. Even if you don't pay taxes, get that in order, because there's going to be a lot of changes. At any time, this is the most aggressive move that the politicians, the Treasury Department, just in general, have made in recent years as far as collecting on the U.S. population. So as we move into 2023, and I don't believe that we'll see the full effects of this until after the filing deadline for 2023, whatever that's going to be. It's been a moving target the last couple of years. That you might want to get things in order. If you need help, if you owe back taxes, if you're behind in your filings, either business or personal, give us a call. Nicole, myself, here at Tax Wars, we have an excellent relationship with many, many different tax professionals, whether from tax attorneys, former IRS employees. We also have a number of CPAs and many, many enrolled agents that we work with and that we can refer or recommend you to either in your area or in whatever specialty of tax issues that you're trying to get resolved or need to get resolved. Correct, Nicole?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Any last words, Nicole?
Yes, yeah. There's just one part of the article that I wanted to mention, because they're doing all this new hiring, but it also says that they're expecting to lose 50,000 employees over the next 5 years. So specifically, over the next 5 years, the IRS is expecting to lose up to 52,000 employees to attrition. The Treasury Department spokesperson told us in a phone interview. So not only are they hiring these 80,000, but they're also saying that they're losing 50,000.
Right.
So it's just a little confusing to me as far as where those billions and billions and billions of dollars are going. But
yeah, that 50,000 that they're losing, they all make over $400,000 a year. Like, I'm gonna get out of here while the getting's good. Right? And I'll take my gun with me. Give me some of that ammo. I'll take this with. Thank you. Thank you. I'll see you in Cancun next year. Yeah. So anyway, regardless, a lot of changes. There's a lot of things happening. Pay attention. Be smart. Be sure and hit the like button. Be sure and comment. We'd love to listen to your comments. Love to hear your thoughts on this particular article. We're going to put a link to the factcheck.org article regarding the Inflation Reduction Act bill. Yes. And take a look at that. Please share your thoughts. We'd love to hear what you think. And it's back to school time now, so a lot more people are coming back to YouTube after having left, and we hope to grow out our audience as we go into one of the most craziest tax seasons that the world has ever seen. Okay, and once again, Nicole, how can they get a hold of us?
TaxWarsUSA.com is the website,
and our phone number. Your phone.
My phone number directly, 949-356-6017.
Yes. There you go. Okay. And if you want to get a hold of me, just get a hold of Nicole.
Yes.
Okay. We have links down below for all of our sites that you're able to reach out to us. We're looking for a group of enrolled agents, tax attorneys, to join our community so we can all benefit and learn how to market, grow our businesses, and make it adjust to the coming storm that's coming in the tax industry. It's going to be fun the last half of this year. Okay? And we'll see you on the next episode of Tax Wars with Don and Nicole.
Yes.
Have a great day.